I'm Colton Ralston, and today we'll be talking about the life of LeBron James. So my main points were LeBron's early life, LeBron's life out of high school, and LeBron's achievements. So first, GOAT, you may ask. What does GOAT stand for? Greatest of all time. That is my opinion. Other people have different, like Jordan, Kobe Bryant. But my opinion is LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. He's also one of the greatest human beings of all time, too. So first I'm going to talk about LeBron's early life. He was born December 30th, 1984 in Akron, Ohio. Fun fact, he was born same hospital as Steph Curry. So that's a fun fact. He played football, and he was a five-star basketball player. He also could have went to the NFL for football. And he attended St. Vincent St. Mary High School. He grew up on the streets with no father figure. His mom was always working. She had like 4 jobs. I think one was Huddle House. I remember that. And she was always moving, so LeBron was always on the streets as a kid, running around drugs, gang violence, and it's not good. Whenever LeBron, his younger life was rough, but when LeBron got to high school, it changed. LeBron's high school football coach provided LeBron housing in his basement, so LeBron's high school football coach changed his life. LeBron also stated without his football coach, he would be nowhere today. LeBron's life after high school. LeBron's life after high school went straight to the NBA. He was one of the many few that have ever been able to do this, but he's also ended up being the greatest player of all time. He is. LeBron went first pick in 2003 draft selected by the Cleveland Cavaliers. In this draft featured Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, and some other big names, but LeBron still ended up being the greatest one out of all of them. A few years later, LeBron had a terrible team, and he still took them to the finals a few times, but he never won with the Cavs. So LeBron left for South Beach, Miami to play for the Miami Heat. LeBron, after he left Cleveland, he made a big announcement with over millions of people watching him. It was the "I'm taking my talents too" speech that he gave. And he said, "I'm taking my talents to Miami." So he went to Miami, and he won a few championships there, and then he left Miami to go back to the Cavs, and then left the Cavs to go to the Lakers, and where he's at right now is the Lakers. So he won a few championships with the Heat, the Cavs won one, and won one at the Lakers recently. LeBron's achievements. LeBron's achievements are insane. He's won 4 NBA championships, 4 NBA MVPs, 4 NBA Finals MVPs, and 2 Olympic gold medals on the USA basketball team, featuring Kevin Durant and probably one of the top 3 USA teams of all time. James holds records for most points in the playoffs, is 3rd all time in points scored, and 8 in career assists. LeBron, his achievements. Some people's achievements are better, but he's top of the top in everything. Points, assists, rebounds, playoffs. Whenever LeBron gets in the playoffs, he's in go mode 24/7, so that's why I think he's the greatest player of all time, even though he doesn't have as many finals as Jordan, but he's still really good. Another achievement of LeBron's is he has a family of 5. He's got Bronny James, Bryce Maximus James, and his little girl, Zuri. And his son, Bronny James, is a 5-star athlete in high school that goes to Sierra Canyon in California. And he's one of the top players in high school, who holds offers from Kentucky, Duke, North Carolina, Kansas. Another achievement is LeBron. He started his own school, and he started it in Ohio for kids that don't have much money, that can't go to public schools, and don't have good housing. So he did that for kids in Akron, Ohio, and he's a good person overall. To conclude, in conclusion, LeBron James has had a very successful life, and he has had very many tough times in his early life. LeBron has had many achievements with himself, and community, and family. LeBron equals GOAT on and off the court.